Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there you are. Hi.
Hi.
Your hair looks so pretty.
Thank you. I spent a little time curling it this morning. Just to prepare. So.
You look great. You look great. So, hello. How's it going? Welcome.
Thanks. Yeah, it's going good. I'm excited. I was excited for this opportunity.
Oh my God! We're just chit-chatting. We're just chatting like girlfriends, I'm excited to do these. I'm gonna probably have to take a little break for a little while in February, so I'm like really excited to get as many people in, and I'm glad that you could join me here. Where are you located? I guess country-wise.
I'm in California, kind of.
Okay.
Just like an hour outside of Sacramento, so like in the Central Valley. Yeah.
So you're not dealing with this insane ice storm that we have going on over here. Got it.
No, you can see I'm wearing short sleeves. It's a nice 60 degrees, but the sun is out and beautiful.
Oh, it's like dark, freezing, 19 degrees over here. Oh my God, I'm so jealous.
You know what? But I'm kind of jealous too, because part of me is like, if I just didn't have to work and I could sit on the couch and read all day long, just that part. I could take that part of it.
It is kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, I still have to go to work every day, and
that is one thing. I'm pretty much working from home all week because of this. So silver lining, but it is still freezing. But yeah, we're here to talk about you, Miss Thing. So welcome everybody. For those that don't know, I'm doing these, I guess weekly-ish interviews with other fellow book content creators, narrators, authors, but mostly, bookish content creators, I would say. And just, I want to get to know everybody and chat, and we're just gonna kind of spread some love around because good Lord, we need it. So, if you want to introduce yourself a little bit, just give us like a little glimpse into your world.
Okay, so my name's Ashley. I am a mom. I have 2 kids. I am a teacher. I started kind of content creating a little over a year ago. But I still work a full-time job. I'm still a mom. So it sometimes takes a back seat, but I love doing the creating part. I love kind of being part of the conversations that happen in the book community. I've just kind of been like dipping my toes into it because it's still quite new to me.
How often are you posting? I'm just curious.
Not as much as I should be. Probably 2 to 3 times a month.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. I guess what are your favorite types of videos to post? If I'm
still mostly like a faceless kind of account.
Okay.
And that's the hardest part is because I'm a mom and I don't get this pretty all that often. So I still am so but I'm still insecure about doing those videos where I'm just ready to put my face out there all the time. So I'm working on that. I'm working on just.
Well, I for one want to see it because you are literally radiant, and I'm just like, oh my God, no. It does take a little bit. I think there's a period of time for everybody where it's like you might have a little bit of anxiety about showing your face and doing like the talking head videos and everything. But
yes, I have tried. I've tried a few videos, and those are the videos I'm like the most critical of. I go back on my page and I look at my couple of videos where I'm like, oh my God, my face, my hair, I'm like,
no, don't do that. Bad.
I know.
I feel like the more you do it though, you'll get used to it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'll just be second nature, and who cares? You can go on here barefaced. Like,
that's like one of my goals this year is to try to do more videos, more face videos instead of just, all my Canva created images.
I was going to ask, so if you're not doing like talking head videos, you said your Kindle, and like what do you do, like book recommendations mostly or reviews?
Yeah, like sometimes reviews, and like right now, like for this year, I kind of did like one of those bookish bingos. So I'm, you know, I made a whole bunch of things that I want to try to do this year, and so I'm kind of working on that. Last year I kind of did my book reading stats for every month, and you know, shared what I reviewed each of them with, and then just kind of other trendy things that come up. I'm like, oh, I could do that easily, and so I just kind of hop on all the little trends.
What types of, I guess, what genres do you read? Let's start there.
Okay. Like 99% romance. That's my genre. You know, I'm in a book club, and so when the book club picks like a fantasy, or when the book club picks a thriller, you know, I read it. I want to still be part of the conversations, but it's not something I like, oh, I want to go read that book. You know, it's always romances usually.
Well, good on you for still reading them. I mean, geez, I would just show up and be social, be like, all right, I'm here, guys. Like, sure.
That's part of like, there's a lot of girls in the book club who were like, I didn't read the book this month, but I'm just here. I'm like, good on you. Let's still come. Because for me as a mom too, like who's so busy, like just book club outings is like something I look forward to every month, and gets me out of the house, whether I've read the book or not. So it's
a social occasion. I mean, for real. No, totally understand that. Do you read? What is the primary outlet? I was thinking of too many questions all at once. Are you more of like an audiobook person, physical, like Kindle?
It is mostly, a majority actually read like on my phone, the Kindle app on my phone. I have a Kindle that I like to read from, but I usually read that at home in my bed. But most of my reading is actually like standing in line at the grocery store, or I'm like, I got 5 minutes in line here, I'm gonna go, you know, pull out my phone. So I feel like I'm constantly just reading on my phone, and people are probably thinking like, what is this girl doing? She's just constantly on her phone. I'm like, I'm reading a book. I'm reading a book. But so mostly that, but I also, like, I would say a third of the books I read every month are audiobooks too. Because like I drive about 25 minutes to work, so I listen to audiobooks on the way to work and on the way home. And
you gotta multitask, I feel like, especially if you're so busy, like literally working, raising children, like taking care of a household. It's a lot to juggle.
So I love a good audiobook, especially if it's in like a duet narration. If it's, you know, if it's well done, I just love listening to audiobooks. But
have you? Oops, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was about, but I also love physically reading too.
Have you always been a reader, or is this something you just got into, or?
No, I would say I really got into it like beginning of 2024.
Oh wow, very recently. Okay.
Yeah. So I started kind of like, it's funny. I would say this is what got me started. I fell in love with the show The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Okay.
And I was like, I gotta read the book because I need more of it. So after that first season came out, I was like, I need more of this. I need to read this. So picked up those. I got a series. I read the books and I devoured them. And then I was like, oh my gosh, what's this Kindle Unlimited? Let me get that. Let me just start reading. And then it took off, and now I can't stop reading.
That's great, honestly. That a show like kind of sparked that. I mean, you're the first person to give that kind of a response. That's awesome. Especially like, I feel like it's kind of hard to start something that like that kind of a hobby out of nowhere.
You know, start from a TV show to get to the books. And a lot of it was, you know, when the show came out, there was so much book like content creators that were, you know, doing the comparisons of book to show, and I was like, well, I gotta read that. I gotta be part of this conversation, and I gotta know what's going on. And then I just fell in love with it. So yeah, I went from a TV show to just books being my entire personality. And
then what prompted you, I guess, to start making your own videos from that?
I don't know. I can't even tell you what it was, but I wasn't even like, you know, like I said, I'm mostly a faceless account. So I was just like, let me just see what I can do. Like, not like anything is gonna get big or anything, but I was excited to just kind of just try it. And then, then I just kind of got dug deep into it and just,
I mean, it's something fun. You throw your videos out there and see what happens, kind of a thing. Yeah. Are you planning on like posting more? Do you have any goals, or do you have any, you just strictly for fun?
I would say it is mostly for fun. It's mostly for fun, but I do think I would like to try to get to like at least once a week. But it's like I have to like schedule it. I have to be like, okay, I'm gonna be doing it on this day a week. Yeah. I gotta sit down and like, make a bunch of posts ahead of time and then kind of sprinkle them out, because it is hard. I'm like the other day I was just like, oh my God, I haven't posted in like 3 weeks. Like maybe I should like go make something. And then I made like 3 different posts. Okay, now I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna spread them out, and then
you got them in drafts and you're good to go.
Yeah, exactly.
I say one of my goals on here was actually just to make more friends that were like into the same things. Have you made like any book besties on here that you like go back and forth with?
There are a few people on here that like we are very I would say loyal to each other. Yeah. Like when we see their posts, we like it, we comment, we share, So there's a few that accounts that I would say we're kind of just those loyal people for each other, but I haven't quite had conversations with other creators yet where I could say like, oh, this is like a person I want to reach out to regularly. So I would like to do that. I would like to kind of.
Yeah, you never know. Yeah, I was gonna say the more you post, I feel like those people just kind of like gravitate, to each other. Like your people find you. I've got a couple in the chat right now. But yeah, I was gonna say that's when I think the biggest benefits of this whole thing is the community and like just getting people behind you and supporting each other. It's crazy. What I would say, like, just to give us a little bit more insight onto like, obviously you said the Summer I Turned Pretty was a big one for you, like the catalyst, I would say. What other, I guess, subgenres of romance are you into?
Well, I would say like my top subgenre is hockey romance. Like, okay, super, like, if somebody recommends a hockey romance to me, I will drop everything to read it. So I've kind of read most of, I would say, like the big ones, the big popular ones on TikTok. But it's probably the subgenre I've read the most.
What I gotta ask you, right? Have you watched Heated Rivalry?
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yes. And it's so funny because I have this like one post on my TikTok that it had a little traction, like when I posted it, and for me, little track, it had a few thousand views, and I thought like that's big for me because I'm a little account. But as soon as Heated Rivalry came out, it like it went up like 1,000 views each week with every episode, and I was like, because it was a hockey romance kind of post, and I was like, people are just searching for hockey romance, and now my thing, I was like, oh,
you're gonna ride
it was funny to kind of see how that show just like boosted one of my posts just because it was about hockey romance. It wasn't even about Heated Rivalry, it was just a hockey romance. So it's funny how that show, I love that show.
I have not watched it yet myself. I had to ask because it's obviously crazy popular right now.
Oh yeah, you need to find the time. You need to find the time to watch it.
Oh, I know. I'm trying to be good and read.
6 episodes.
Is it?
Yeah, I know. It does. Yeah. Yeah. It's only 6 episodes. It will cut into your reading time a little bit, but you could get it out in one day.
Okay. I might have to. Oh, you can watch it when you're bedbound. I know. When I go into post-surgery, I'll sit there and binge it. Okay, perfect. Okay, so hockey romance, big hockey romance fan. Who are like your top? Well, first, are there any other subgenres in romance? Like,
I mean, other than that, like I love reading dark romance. I love reading contemporary romance. I I would say cowboy romance is actually probably my least favorite, which is probably an unpopular opinion. But I really love all romance. Okay. I really do. It's just I've probably read more hockey romance than any other subgenre. So.
Who would, I guess, your top, if you could give me like top 3 or 4 auto-buy authors then?
Oh, auto-buy authors. Okay. Penelope Douglas, for sure. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And then, Chloe Walsh. Chloe Walsh. Okay. I am obsessed with the Boys of Tommen series.
I was about to ask. Okay. Yep.
Yep. I'm obsessed with that series. I actually got a tattoo. I don't know if you can see.
I was going to ask about tattoos. Yeah.
Yes, I got a tattoo. It says for keeps because it's from that series, which I got. I got this at like a book event that had like a flash tattoo artist, and I was like, this is what I need. I just need a little something. Okay, so Penelope Douglas, Chloe Walsh. Oh, Megan Quinn.
Okay.
Love Megan Quinn. Funniest rom-com writer ever. Yeah. And then and Elle Kennedy, right? Because the off-campus hockey series is one of my favorites, I would say as well. So yeah, those are definitely auto-buy authors for sure.
Very like I'm getting all the like cartoon type covers in my head. Like every time, like when you said Megan Quinn, I was like immediately, oh yeah. All the cartoony. I'm trying to think how much I've actually read. Like romance was kind of where I started, and then I've drifted
off
quite a bit. But it's nice every once in a while to come back. So I'm like, you're reminding me. I'm like, oh yeah, I have read some of those. So okay, let's talk physical books now. Okay. Are you like a shelf trophy kind of person? Do you have a lot of physical books?
Yeah. I was just kind of, organizing my shelf yesterday because one of my coworkers wants to borrow a book and she only reads physical books. So I was like, okay, let me go. And so I don't have like a huge collection, but I have about 100, like 100 books. But most of them, yes, are just trophies. Most of them are just trophies. Most of them I've read on my phone or on my Kindle.
Okay.
And I just love the way they look on the shelf. They're so pretty. I've tried to pick up physical books, but I can't really bring those physical books to work.
Yeah.
Because my students will ask me, what's that book about? I'm like, I can't really tell you. Yeah. So I typically will read my books on my phone. And so the physical books, I only ever read them if we're like on a school break where I'm at home and I could read them there. But I do love collecting them. I love collecting them.
What percentage of your collection have you read? Approximately.
Probably, I would say maybe 60%. I would say
that's amazing. That's one of the highest ones when I've asked that question.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, because mostly I buy them if I've already read it. Like
so they are trophies. Yep.
Yeah. Like because I know I love them, or like I've read, like there's some series, like some of the series where, okay, I've read the first 2, but I bought the whole series because I was like, okay, I'm just buying them all at once, right? Yeah. So, but I knew I loved the first 2. I'm going to love the rest of them. So,
right.
There's a lot of them where I have the complete series and I've read like the first half of them and haven't read the second half of them.
That doesn't count then. Yeah, no, you're good.
Yeah, but yeah, so most of the books on my shelf are books I've actually already read.
Have you found, if I don't want to get too negative here, but have you found any books lately that you think are maybe like overhyped potentially, like things that do you get most of your recommendations like where, online, like friends, family? Like
mostly online, and then like some of the girls from my book club, like when we talk, like, oh, I just read this book, you should read this book. So it's either online or from the girls at book club. I'm trying to think. I know there was definitely a book. Oh my gosh, this is another really hot take.
Okay.
Because I know in the romance community, so many people love The Nightingale.
Okay, keep going.
And I hated it. I'm
gonna high five you through the screen. I don't want to say I hated it. High five.
I thought it was so slow. I thought it was so like, I just couldn't get into it. I couldn't, and again, it's not my norm. It's not my normal kind of romance.
Yeah. Like historical fiction, I get it. It's like, it is up there, like glorified, and I
there are some people who die by that book and say that is like the best book out there. I
know, Kate. Sorry. Kate. Another best friend, Sarah. That's literally her favorite book. Like,
that is one of my hot takes. I don't like that book. I don't like that book.
Ashley, it's me and you. I think it's just us.
It was a book club choice, so and I'm like sitting at book club and I'm just like keeping my mouth shut while everybody's like talking about how much they loved it, and I was like, I didn't like it.
Did you finish it? Did you actually finish it?
I finished it, but I was listening to it on audio, and probably the last 25% of it I just like listened to it at like 2.5 speed, because I was just like,
get it
over with. Get it over with, because I couldn't do it.
Oh, Kate says, please tell Ashley I'm a certified hater. I am not offended by the opinion. Okay, great. So do you DNF books ever?
It's rare. It is rare. I think I've DNF'd maybe 2 books ever.
Do you want to tell us what order?
One totally was... I'm trying to remember. Oh, this is another kind of hot take, because I don't know if you've read it or heard of it, the Edge of Darkness trilogy. So it's a 3 book series, and I would say I've soft DNF'd the last one. I just was like, I'm so done with this story. I'm like, I cannot keep, like, it just felt like the same things kept getting in the way. Same conflicts, and
is it romantic?
No, it's dark romance.
Dark romance. Okay.
It's a dark romance, and I want to say I will go back and finish it, but right now it's not. That's
okay.
Yeah. So, and there's another one there was another kind of dark romance, and it was one where it was like a continuous story for like 6 books, and I got like halfway through the second book, and I was like, this could have ended like, in the early stages of the second book. There was like a perfect ending, and I was like, why am I gonna read the rest of these books? But I can't remember what it was called. But
that's okay.
It's pretty rare. Especially if I get to like 50% of a book, I'm like, okay, I'm committed. I gotta finish it.
Do you track your books?
Yes, I do.
Yeah? Do you use any apps or spreadsheets or?
Yeah, it's all the apps, really, basically. Yes. I've used Goodreads and Fable and Storygraph.
Yeah.
I feel like, not that I love Goodreads, but it's just the easiest one, because my Kindle just automatically, right? Mm-hmm. I like Fable for like the daily streak and stuff, but I like Storygraph for like their graphs, their images that they have. I'm a visual person, so I like all those.
Amen. That's why I also do a few. But do you have like a goal that you try to hit each year, or you just kind of winging it?
I mean, I set a goal. Last year for 2025, I had set a goal for 100. I passed it. I got to 125. So so I was excited. So this year I set my goal for 126. Just the one more. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But because I average close to 10 books a month. So I was like, I could probably do it. There's just certain months I'll do more and some I'll do less. But
Understandable. So
I won't be upset if I don't make it.
You already talked about your bookish tattoo, right? Do you have any others, or is that it?
No more bookish tattoos. I have a family member kind of tattoo, but no more bookish ones. This is my first one, but probably not my last. I just have to think about it.
Okay. Where would you get Well, never mind. I was gonna say you probably have to like. Do you have another series that maybe you'd want to potentially get something from?
I don't know.
Or like a generic, like just to like a book, or you know what I mean, like something that almost like just symbolizes.
Yeah. There's nothing really that like sticks out to me other than like one of my favorite book of like probably all time is Credence, and it's like one of the, obviously a smutty book or whatever.
Yeah.
There's probably nothing in that book that I would want to put on my body.
Yeah, probably not.
For the world. Yeah. So probably not.
That was my first Penelope Douglas book, actually. I really liked it. I know we've got a hate. It's probably got a hater. I think Kate wasn't super impressed with that one, but I liked it. Oh God.
I like somebody just put Uncle Jake. I'm like, oh.
Yep, that's Kate. Okay, I'm gonna say, these are kind of like the end, like funnier. I say funnier, the more fun questions, less like, do you pay attention to your analytics kind of a thing. Like, but other than the bookish tattoos, okay. So if you were stranded on an island and you could only read one book for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Probably Keeping 13, I would say.
Okay.
Keeping 13.
That's part of that series you were talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably the hardest part is that's the second half of the story. I would really want to have both. Like, that would be hard. But I think the second book is important to have. I'd like to have the ending of it. I could start it with that book.
Okay. That's fair. All right.
Yeah.
Do you have any hobbies outside of reading? I mean, other than working and taking care of your entire household
and taking care of the kids. Gosh, I used to. I'd say I used to have a lot more. Like I used to play soccer, like constantly, even into my adulthood. Like I think after my second child, I had one too many injuries, and I was like, I can't do that anymore. Because then, like when I had an injury and I have children, you're on the couch. You can't even take care of your children. So, I used to do that. I still love bowling. I'm a huge bowler. Board games. I am intense about board games. Like my mom and my brother and we play online, like Catan online. My mom was in Florida, so across the country. Okay. My brother, it travels for work, so he's always like in a different country or a different state. So we always find a time to play Catan together. And otherwise I like to be creative. I like to find things to paint or just anytime I can be creative. I love doing that too.
Oh, you got a lot to fit in. Holy guacamole.
Yeah.
Do you have, other than Heated Rivalry, of course, do you have any other TV shows or movies that you kind of like cling to, maybe as like a comfort show, or even just like what types do you like?
Oh, yes. Gosh, the amount of times I've probably watched One Tree Hill, it's borderline obsessive. I also love Gilmore Girls, just always in the fall, you have to kind of rewatch it. I basically skip the first couple of seasons until we get to Jess, and then I watch it from there on because I think I'm always going to be Team Jess.
I was about to ask.
Yeah, always going to be Team Jess no matter what. And right now I'm super big on Tell Me Lies. Like I'm so excited that the new season just came out on that. I love a good drama, toxic drama.
Don't we all?
Yeah, toxic relationship drama. I love it.
When it's not our own, it's great.
When it's not our own. When it's somebody else's business I can get into, that's great.
Yep.
I love it.
Awesome. All right, this is my last question, and it's the most important.
Okay.
What is your death row meal? I'm talking drink, appetizer, entree, dessert. Like, give me the whole thing from start to finish.
Probably, because I don't get to have it very often. It's a filet mignon, medium rare, covered in butter and garlic, and with mashed potatoes on the side. I'm a very picky eater, so no vegetables, nothing. Just the meat and potatoes, and a very large glass of Pepsi, because Pepsi all the way, no Coke.
All right. Okay. Any desserts?
Oh my goodness. Probably just cake. Just a good cake. Yeah. Okay. Not a huge sweet person, but yeah.
That's fine. You can have another side if you want instead.
Yeah. It just the savory all the way probably is what I go for. Yeah.
Perfect. We love a medium rare. That's it. Yep. I totally judge people by their how they cook their steak. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything else that you wanna share about your book talk journey, or do you post everywhere? Or are you just on TikTok? I
am on Instagram too. But yeah, mostly like TikTok. But yeah, I'm trying to grow my Instagram, but I feel like it's harder on Instagram than it is on TikTok.
I said that too, and I think I must have jinxed it because now I feel like I'm having the opposite problem. My Instagram's doing well.
Maybe that'll work for me.
Yeah, you just gotta jinx yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, Ashley, thank you so much for coming on here and hanging out for a little bit. I'm so jealous of your weather.
Oh yeah, it's really nice here. Sorry, don't want to rub it in, but
no, I know. No, you're fine. We'll wait.
Some cozy reading time.
Yeah, I'll wait 5 more months for it to warm up over here, but Thank you so much for coming on and hanging out. And everybody go follow Ashley, of course, duh. So we'll link up everybody. I will be downloading this and putting it on YouTube if you ever want to, revisit our little session here. Okay, but girl. All right. Well, you have a fabulous night.
Thank you. You too.
Soon. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.